Okay, welcome back to my channel. So basically I just finished Verity by Colleen Hoover a couple of hours ago, and let me tell you, it was insane. But I did film like the whole process of me trying to figure out the plot twist. I feel like I got a couple of things right and a couple of things wrong. Really wrong, actually. So if you'd like to watch that, go ahead and like keep watching. There's gonna be some spoilers, just so you know. Here is the biggest one of all that is not gonna make sense unless you read the book yet. But do you think the manifest is like real, or do you think she really did like make it up? I don't know. I'm torn. I feel like it could be real because like what how could you even like make that stuff up and like write it, you know? And then also like if you were thinking of doing that, I feel like she would have perhaps discussed it with her husband, especially since like they did have like such a good relationship and stuff like that. Like I don't know, me and like Alex talk about like everything. So I feel like they would have talked about like that new method that she's like trying to develop, like a new character so she can like get into a character, right? So I feel like I'm kind of leaning towards it being real, to be honest. But then I want to like give her like benefit of the doubt and stuff, and like that she really didn't, and I don't know. I'm just a little torn. But also, what is wrong with keep on Lowen, yes, that's the main girl's name. I keep on forgetting it. So I listened to the book, by the way. It was an audiobook. I keep on forgetting her name and keep on saying like Sarah Chase, I think is her like pen name. But like, what is wrong with Lowen? You have known this dude for like literally 2 weeks at this point, and you're already like helping him plan out a murder. So I'm like, who? Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like if you know, you know type thing, but I was very like, ooh, a little thrown out. But overall, I really did like the book. It was kind of eerie at times, and I would say it's worth reading and like trying to figure out what the plot twist is. I think that was the biggest thing for me the whole time. I was trying to figure out what was gonna happen the whole time, and if like Lowen was gonna end up being the bad person and stuff like that, or like I don't know. So, because this was like a mystery book, right? I would recommend another really good mystery book. It's called, I'll put it right here, Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I don't know, he's like Greek. But this author's Silent Patient book, it's a mystery, and it like so good. I read it last year and I literally could not put it down until I figured it out. And I was texting my sister at like 2 a.m. being like, is this the killer? What's going on? And like the plot twist, chef's kiss. I would honestly say that book is 10 out of 5. So I would definitely recommend reading it. Anyway, this book was pretty good, so I kept on like trying to figure out who or what was happening and like trying to predict the plot twist. Without further ado, here is my live reactions following up. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more reading vlogs or reactions, subscribe, comment, and like this video. Bye! Well, I guess not really bye. You're gonna watch the rest of the real-time video of me trying to guess the plot twist. Enjoy! I'm on chapter 12 now, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Who is who? Okay, so we know the main girl. I can't remember her real name, but it's Sarah Chase, and like her pen name. Okay, my card turned off. Anyway, but I'm like, because when I was reading about the book on Google, I saw a review that said like, oh, she's a psychopath for sure, like that manuscript is gonna be true because who wrote, oh, by the way, lots of spoilers, I guess, but the manuscript is gonna be real, blah blah blah. And when I read that, I thought it was gonna be Sarah Chase who's the psychopath, and like the main lead girl in the book is gonna end up being like the villain, because you know it talks a lot about like the other Verity, the main, I guess, kind of bad person from the book, writing her books from the villain's point. So I'm like, I wonder if this book is also written from the villain's point of view. And so Sarah Chase is the bad person rather than Verity. And then maybe Sarah Chase tries to like kill Verity so she can get in with Jeremy, you know? But now that I know, Verity also wrote a manuscript and that's what we're like reading, so let it be or whatever, so be it. I'm like, okay, so maybe Verity is the psychopath and that's what the review was about. Anybody else have the same thought as me? Let me know what you think. So far I'm very anxious and excited to finish it because I've also read a lot of reviews that were like, oh my god, this was like insane, I can't even, I'm terrified and stuff like that. So I can't imagine how bad it's gonna be, but I have a feeling that Verity killed her twin daughters. Yes. But I feel like also Sarah Chase, she should have told Jeremy she found that manuscript the second she did, because at this point it's gonna, I feel like, kind of sound like she wrote that manuscript and she's trying to like manipulate Jeremy into marrying her so that she can like, well, get married to Jeremy, and like, you know, she wrote that manuscript and like made everything up type thing. But I guess she also couldn't make it up because there are like a lot of like intimate details, like that they lived in a corner apartment and like, you know, how they met and stuff. Although Jeremy did tell her about how they met, so they could have kind of been it, but I don't think so. Anyway, scary, kind of. Wait, I also forgot to mention, the crazy part is the girl, Sarah Chase, she also sleepwalks. So I'm like, that's it. Okay, I'm at the scene in the audiobook where they're like talking about what Jeremy wants and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so annoyed if he says you. And guess what? My boy said you. Oh. Okay, anyway, whatever. Okay, so I'm outside my work. I'm at a scene where Lowen, I figured out the main girl's name, Lowen, basically is talking to Crew about like her mom, you know, or his mom, and being like, hey, so, you know, do you remember being on that boat? What is it called? Canoe, and stuff like that. And then the kid, Crew, is being like, oh yeah, my mommy told me not to talk to you and stuff like that. And I know that there's supposed to be like a huge plot twist at the end, and I'm trying to figure that out, but I can't figure it out because, okay, like Lowen already kind of like is thinking, oh, like she's not crazy, or like she's not gone, like she can walk and stuff. She's already suspecting that, so I feel like that wouldn't be like a big plot twist. So I'm like, what is it gonna be? Is it Jeremy gonna end up being the bad guy? Or is Lowen gonna end up like, I don't know, killing, what's her name? Verity and stuff like that. I'm like, Okay, before I could make the video, I just heard it, but I thought Verity stole the monitor and was recording their bedroom. Gosh. But apparently she found it, so never mind that. Okay, Jeremy knows, basically. That's all I'm gonna say. Cool. Anyway, so Verity just woke up, and I'm thinking Jeremy might end up killing her. The white coworkers are looking at me, but yeah. And then I think Lowen is gonna end up covering for Jeremy, and it's gonna be like some weird twisted relationship. And I feel like, I don't know how that's gonna work out, but crazy. Okay, so Jeremy's like literally choking Verity right now, and guess what? I think I figured it out. I think the plot twist is gonna be Jeremy's gonna put Lowell under the bus and be like, she killed my wife. Okay, never mind. I guess they're gonna figure out a way to kill her together. Okay, she's pregnant, and it's been 7 months, and I knew it. I mean, it was kind of obvious, but yeah. Okay, but is this the plot twist? I don't think this is the plot twist, so we'll see what else happens. Okay, so now they're talking about like them moving to North Carolina and like starting over and stuff like that, but I'm thinking I wonder if Jeremy's gonna be so broken that he's not gonna be able to comprehend somebody loving the child and maybe being kind of accusing what's her name, Sarah Chase, whatever, of like maybe trying to harm the kids, especially like Crew and stuff, because especially since Crew isn't even her kid, you know. So that's the verdict. I wonder. Okay, we're coming to the plot twist because she just found a letter inside the floor. Okay, watch freaking Jeremy cheated on Verity, and that's why she decided to like start killing the kids or something like that to like take revenge. And then the manuscript was written by Jeremy to like basically frame Verity and then like kill her. And now that Sarah is in it, she can't speak against Jeremy, especially since he's gonna be like the father of the kid or whatever. I think that's the plot twist. There you go. I think I'm right because I believe the manuscript was the antagonistic whatever diary or something like that. There you go. I think I'm onto it. Okay, the letter is still going on. So far we got right is I don't even know what I got right anymore. But Jeremy has read the manuscript before so far. That's all. Okay, the lesson to learn from this book, I guess, is if you're gonna do something kind of horrific, whereas like you're doing the, like, you're gonna start writing a diary saying like you're deciding to kill your daughter and stuff like that, tell that to your husband first and be like, hey, this is what my editor suggested, so I'm gonna start doing a diary like this, kind of horrific, but I think it'll like help me, you know, get into character type thing. Yeah, so that's what I got so far, and I'm almost done. I think I have like 3 more minutes. And I am at work, so I can't really go on doing this, so I'll do my last one when I get home. Okay, bye. Okay, I finished it. My coworkers are giving me a look, but she was saying like, what if she wrote that letter to like try and get herself out of the manuscript and like not get caught, you know? And I'm like, okay, like, you want to be in my vlog or what? Okay, there we go. Hi, this is my manager. But anyway, so I'm like, what if she wrote the letter to get away from it? And that could have happened. I don't know. That's all I got. Goodbye. Okay guys, so it is the next day, and while I was editing the video for Verity, I was thinking last night about the whole book. And you know what? I changed my mind. I think the manifesto is real. Because, well, first of all, again, one mother would like detail everything. Second of all, like when she wrote it in the very first, she could have put out a disclaimer, be like, hey, this is the way, you know, like reading will work or whatever. And then also the letter was really sketchy because it was like explaining everything, and like, I don't know, like it was for like a reader. Also, she wrote it after Lowen moved in, so she could have been like trying to dig her way out and like kind of manipulate the scenario and like the scene. And then on the manifesto at the beginning, she did say like, hey, this is about to get really gory, like, hey, you should stop, absolutely stop now, type of thing, you know? Like, why would you do that? You should have just yeah, so that's why. Okay, and then the very last thing, I feel kind of manipulated by Jeremy because, okay, first of all, he was the person that suggested Lowen be the author for the book series, right? Because he's like, I've read your book, blah, blah, blah. So I feel manipulated by him because, okay, well, that. Second of all, like, he's read the manuscript before. Third of all, like, he hid the manuscript in the office and then brought in Lowen so that she can like rummage through the office room, try and figure out what to write for the other 2 books. So there was such a high possibility that she would run into the manuscript. So I feel like he was setting her up so that she would read the manuscript and then like be a co-conspirator for the murder of Verity. And so I feel like that's why we were kind of manipulated into I guess helping out Jeremy kill Verity. So Jeremy is equally a villain as much as Verity, even if she did write the manuscript and it was real. and now they brought in Lowen into it. Wait, last though, Verity is getting a new like exclusive hardcover book on like Amazon and every other website like bookstores that has 100 extra pages. So I might do a follow-up video. I have already pre-ordered the book. It's supposed to come out in beginning of September. So I'll see you guys for part 2 where we read the 100 extra pages. Okay, bye.